welcome back, you glorious bastards and magnificent bitches. It has begun. It is I, Doc Kumo, and we're just gaming back for more Final Fantasy VI Pixel Remaster. Perfect stats. We got our monitor going on, we got our chat going on, we got everything going on. We got the sound working this time. We got our, you can't see it here, but I got the formations we want to get for manipulating the Vedlt. And everything seems to be up to snuff, so we're just going to get right up into this, because, you know, that is how winning is done. This should just open up for us here somewhere. Come on. That should end it. Go back. Come on. Here we go. Alright, so remember we were in the South Figaro cave. So we want to get the Foper times 2 Urok here. That's the formation that we want to keep. So again, from last time, everything in this cave is missable. Well, not admissible. Everything in this cave, the treasures, they upgrade if you come back through, the next time you come back through. So we're gonna skip all of the treasures in the cave. Well, I'll quick save. I'll show you what each of them are, so you know which ones are, and then we'll do it again when we come back. So if you check back with us, you can see which pick which treasure you want when you play the game. If you're following along, King Agnar, what are you headed, sir? Through the cave to east and South Figaro. Well then, make for the Eterna's headquarters in the north, return to the castle, and pass the word along. Understood, sir. Take care. He just leaves the cave unguarded now. Alright, so we're gonna go through here. Yeah, this is where we're gonna save it. I keep getting the controls mixed up. We're gonna quick save it here, and then we're gonna go through, nab these treasure chests real quick so you see what they are, and then go from there. So we got an ether here. I'm gonna get the upgraded treasures, but I just want to show you what they are, like we did last episode. You get an ether here. Get a phoenix down there. I believe that's it, right? Yeah, and that's it. So those are the treasures. If you want to get achievements, if you're not playing on Switch or whatever, you gotta open all chests. But you might want to wait to open this chest because you might want the Thunder Rod, which is one of the rewards in this cave from one of the upgraded chests. So let's go back. So when we come back through here, we could do the same thing. Show you what's actually in the chest. So now we want the Foper times 2 Urok if you Vedlt manipulation. But if you want all monsters on the Vedlt, you don't have to worry about that. But nothing in this cave is particularly admissible when it comes to enemy formations. So this is not the formation we want, but it's one of the formations here if you want to take it. I think that's redundant because we want to cycle the Vedlt formations more often so we can farm it a little easier. And why take a formation that has one enemy when you can take a formation that has all the enemies in the cave? You know what I mean? Especially since I think you can fight the Hornet here. And the Hornet, you don't really need on the Vedlt because Gao, we'll get into the main room, but Gao, he starts with that rage, so there's real no need for you to have it. But I mean, it is what it is. Yeah, we want our encounters on. Volper times 2 Uruk. So this is the one we're going to keep. And actually, we want to add these enemies to our bestiary by killing them. So we're going to kill them, start again, or maybe die, but we're going to try and kill them, start again, and then go from there. Add them to the bestiary. If we die, we die. If not, we not. Either way. I'm just going to keep this going. Alright, so that adds them to the bestiary. For those of you that want to do that, let's get this going. Back to where we're going here. Right. Load game. Quick save. Again, we're going to make it to the last room. Quick save, and then we're going to go grab that formation again. And I forgot, we were trying to go for the bestiary too. That was one of our goals, so. See, this is one of the formations that you don't need, because the Hornet Scow starts with that rage again. So it's like, it's a redundant thing to pick up. Come on. This is the worst part, is loading. It's not, sometimes it, like the guide I watched, it told, well, we forgot the quick save there. The guide I watched, it might, sometimes it's easier to let you guys die than it is to just restart like that. I keep playing different games and then I get used to the button layouts. But I like the orchestra, like I was saying. You can actually hear it. And here's our formation. Come on, Tara, run. Alright. Alright, so now turn our encounters off. And we don't really need anything out in this field, but we're going to come in here and trigger a cutscene. What's that smell? Those flowers, he always liked these. These dishes, they're just like the ones he always used. Okay, the potion. The tea it was his favorite. This is in reference to his brother that we met earlier in the other episode. Could Sabin be living here? Hey, do you happen to know where I could find a man who lives here? Sure do. Left a couple of days ago as soon as he heard Master Duncan had been killed. Headed into the mountains. They say Duncan's son Vargas is missing too. I don't like it one bit. Alright. So, all of the enemies out here, we don't need them. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna quick save. We're gonna add them to our bestiary real quick. Restart, and then continue on. Come on, guys. I should have picked better moves, but I don't really want to waste my magic and stuff, because we're gonna need it in the boss fight here. We're just trying to add some monsters to our bestiary before we continue into the belt. That's what we were looking for. Let's steal. See what you guys got. Auto crossbow. this just shows you what's here in case you want any of these rages. But they're not missable, and I want to be able to farm the Vedlt easier. So like I said, right now we're just trying to fill up the bestiary before we move on with the perfect stats. We'll end up restarting and not taking any formations in this area. So it looks like you can get a, was that potion or antidote here? I didn't catch that. But for those of you turning in, we're going to be manipulating Vedlt formation. So after we kill these guys to add them to the bestiary, we're going to restart it and not encounter any of these monsters so they don't show up on the Vedlt. And I think this is the last guy that we needed, the Unsullied. So we're just going to finish these guys off real quick. Because to do perfect stats, you want to take as least amount of XP as possible going through this. So we got a way where we're not, now that we have these monsters added to our bestiary, we can actually exit to the main menu here, and we can load back in. And as long as we don't get any encounters in that field there, those encounters won't show up on the Vedlt, and we can cycle through, and then we can pick up other formations later on, and we can maximize the cycling of the Vedlt so we can farm it easier later on in the game. So let's like start this back up here and shut our encounters off and continue on. But we're going to do the same thing in each area. Kill things to get to our bestiary, especially in the next area, because there's 2 enemies that are missable. So if we don't want those formations on the Vedlt, because Gao starts with those rages and they're redundant. But you do want to kill them to put them in your bestiary if you're going for a complete bestiary. So there's Shadow. We're not going to pick up any of the items here, so let's save it so you can see what they are. Because they upgrade, and we're going to, when we come back through, we're going to show you the upgrades. So right now it's a green cherry, a potion, a golden needle, an antidote. And if you don't know this, there's a little secret that allows you to go over the river here. There's a potion. There's a phoenix down. Ah. Guys, I'm not used to them running so fast. I got the run mode on, so you don't need the sprint shoes. And there's another treasure down here. I believe it's a teleport stone. Yeah. So those are what the treasures are the first time through. And when we come back through, we'll show you what the treasures are there again. So we can talk to some of these NPCs if you want. But they're just telling you to go to the shops and stuff. So, we're going to come in here and name Shadow. Right, ignore us and maybe we'll just disappear. Back off, Lock. That guy looks familiar. He comes and goes like the wind, swearing allegiance to no one. Hidden behind his witty gaze lies the face to no one who live. That's different. In the original version, at least the SNES version, when it was Final Fantasy III, it mentioned something about slitting his mom's throat for a nickel or something like that. Yeah, let's name him here. Come on. There we go. Shadow, okay. Shadow, yes. There we go. That's Shadow, right? He's an assassin. He'd killed his own best friend for the right price. So this is where it used to say, Edgar used to say that he would slit his mom's throat for a nickel. That's a difference there in the translations. I think that's not the only edit they made. They made a scene where Celeste is getting in prison. I think they updated that so she's not getting beaten by the guards anymore. Guess we better steer clear of them. Alright, let's see what they have in the shops here. Maybe we'll pick up some equipment and then we'll head on into Mount Colts. So it's like only the items outside of town are upgradable when you come back through in the World of Ruin. And the Self-Fagaro Cave, you don't have to wait to the World of Ruin. When you come back through with Locke, you can grab them then. What relics? Do they have any relics? Maybe earrings? Get out of my way. Yeah, go right into the wall. Demonstrating the power of the sprint shoes. But this Pixel Remaster, you could just run on by clicking in the left stick or going into the menu. So it's not... And I'm not 6 years old anymore or whatever. I don't need them to tell me how to put relics on in the equipment screen. I'm assuming you guys are intelligence too. We can steal much of this stuff. We're not going to pick up any of those. You got any items? Sometimes there's items in the clocks, so you got to make sure you check those. I want to make sure we have one of those. We're going to need it later. Alright, welcome. What do we got to sell here that we don't need? What we're not going to use? We took this off a Mog. We got that extra auto crossbow. We won't be using sleeping bags. I think that's it. We have to come back here. There we go. It upgrades them a little bit. Because we're going to be low level for a while here, so... We could eventually steal some of these, but you may want to pick up a couple of these if you want to. We're going to get at least one, because Terra's going to be at level 3 for a while, so... She can use the extra oomph. I like the mini-map. You can't see it behind my beautiful face up there, but that's a good addition. Alright, so that guy's in our way. We're gonna have to go out this way. Let's head out to go to Mount Colts, kill some enemies for the bestiary, restart this, and then go through to the end. Grab the formation that we want, which is one of every enemy that's in there. And then, so we can cycle the Vedlt better and then be on our way. Alright, so... Go look at the map real quick. This is where some of the missable enemies are, the 2 Zengrim. So we're going to try and get into that encounter real quick. We're not going to take it for the Vedlt manipulation, but we're going to take it for bestiary purposes. Oh. Boom, 2 Zengrim, first time out, nice. Now, Gao starts with these, so you don't need these to pop up on the Vedlt, but you don't have to keep restarting or avoiding. I mean, in this version, you can shut off your counters, but you don't have to manipulate the Vedlt if you don't want to. We're doing that for farming purposes to make it a little bit faster. So, but if you want a full bestiary and this is your first time playing through, I believe you have to kill the enemy, and this is missable. If you don't grab this now, you won't be able to grab it again later on. So now that we got that, we're gonna head through to that final formation that we're looking for, and then we're gonna continue going. Get some items in here. You can pick up all the items in here. They're not gonna change on you like outside. Alright, so there's an item over here. Some people sometimes miss it because of the parallaxing there. It's a Giga Glove. We'll be equipping some of this before the next fight, but come on, Edgar. There we go. And like we're missing some of these fights because we don't want them to appear on the Vedlt like we've been saying. But in the final area, there is these outside formations. You can get one formation that has all the monsters, so you don't miss any monsters in here. Alternatively, you could play the T-Hack version, which is now translated to English, a popular Japanese hack that tweaks the difficulties and shit. So it's an alternative. I believe we're in the final area. Yeah, this is the final area. So we're gonna go for that formation we're talking about. I was telling you about. Let's turn these on. Boom! First time. So we're gonna run, save it, and then we'll start killing some enemies for the bestiary. So when we load up, we could just go straight into the boss. It's like, and perfect stats. It's weird because when you level up, right, and you level up without equipping an Esper, you only really get MP and HP. So like, if you want to like boost Locke's strength or Terra's magic, you really need Espers for that. So you want to keep them as low as possible before you get Espers, and then you can really customize them from there. You don't have to build them the way I'm going to build them, but for all intents and purposes, for the first half of the game, you want to take barely any experience. Alright, so let's get into another battle, kill these things off with the bestiary, restart it, and then head in. We got a boss battle coming up, and it's the first real boss fight where you have to worry about winning. I mean, you don't have to worry about gaining XP. They got it set up so most of the scripted fights, except for a couple later on, they don't give you any experience points. So keeping your guys low level as possible up until you get Espers. You don't have to kill them off in boss battles and stuff moving forward from here. That was only really in the beginning. And later on, when you only want certain people to level up, you might want to look into that. We can use some of these potions and stuff here, because when we restart it, we'll have all that stuff back. We just want to get these things in the bestiary. Well, that's a redundant formation. That's a redundant formation. We're going to keep going. I would like to, ideally... Do we have poison or whatever yet? Probably not. No. Well, Edgar might die here. It is what it is. Locke dies, we just bring him back to life. It's like we keep running into the same formation. It's like they want us to stay here. They don't want to make it easy on you to stay. In prior iterations, when you couldn't, like, quick save and things this way. Hey, there we go. There's our formation. Nice. We get a preemptive. We can bring Locke back. Deal some extra damage on him. Yeah, prior to iterations, it was a lot harder to do this. A lot harder. A lot more resetting. A lot more resetting. That's really quality of life, being able to turn off encounters and being able to quick save. This should get all of the monsters in the bestiary though, so... There we go. Boom. Now we can start over, keep those formations off the Vedlt. And now we get all those monsters should be in our bestiary. We can check that to make sure, because we haven't been doing that. Because we missed one. Yeah, see? Urok, Beldamore, Unseelie, Mu, Zegrum, Trillium, Gorgias, yeah. That puts them in the bestiary. Even if you don't save your completion of that battle, it automatically uploads them to your bestiary. So now you don't have to take any of that experience here moving forward. We're just going to kind of do that in every area. That way you guys can pick and choose what formations you may or may not want to see on the Vedlt. Because they're grouped in packs, and I want to keep certain packs empty based off the guide that I followed when I did this off-stream. Because it allows you to farm certain items and certain monsters like the Chaser, the Dragons, things like that. So let's save it here. We got a Gigas Glove. That's pretty much all we got, right? We're going to use the magic. Save it again, because we should have equipped and then saved. Sabin sent you, didn't he? And this is the Vargas fight, the first real boss fight outside of that beginning tutorial area in Narshe. Who are you? Sabin, is he here? You were the one sneaking around us the whole way up here, weren't you? And if I was? Well, it doesn't matter who you are. I have no intention to surrender. Woe the day you met me, I'll be the last. Jesus, guy, we're just walking through the mountain and you just, like, attack us and shit? Mistake us for somebody else? So, we gotta kill these bears as soon as possible. Damn, Terra died. We might lose this one. Yep. See, that's the difficult. These early boss battles are difficult because we didn't level any, because we want to maximize the amount of levels we can put into stats like magic, strength, magic defense, things like that, evasion, speed. I don't know why they did the leveling system that way. I guess they wanted to leave it open for this type of challenge. We're not going to really go through this dialogue again. We just read that, so... They just kind of keep shrugging along. We should have healed up, actually. We'll do that the next round if this doesn't work. Yeah, we should have healed up. We're going to heal up. You can make sure our guys are in the back of the formation too, right? It's been a while. Come on. Because if they're not in the back, they'll be taking more damage. You can kind of reduce the amount of damage they take by putting them in the back. This should make it a little easier for us trying to get through this. Come on. Come on. Alright. Noise Blaster. Magic. Steal a high potion. Looks like Noise Blast didn't work, so we'll do an auto boss and Gale Cut. We're gonna die here. We're gonna try and stay alive. High potion. But yeah, these fights are difficult. We might be here for a while. Oh, of course you do. Now we can't even bring her back to life either. So I guess we just use Locke to keep him alive, and we just keep trucking along with Edgar here. There we go. We can't even... Eesh. We might lose this. Yeah, we're gonna lose this. I mean, we'll try, but Gale Cut, he's probably gonna take us down. We'll keep going. Hopefully we'll get lucky. And Sabin will come in. We should have bought some items. Yep, see, we're done. This is going to be difficult. Come on. We might have to change the thumbnail, because that came from my off-stream game. We might not get that far. We might not get as far as the river in the stream. Alright. We really gotta try and keep people alive long enough. We gotta deal enough damage to him that Sabin comes in, and then that fight's pretty easy once Sabin comes in. You just start doing Raging Fist, otherwise known as Pummel from the original, and the fight's pretty much over. We're not even gonna waste our time with that that Noise Blaster this time around. Hopefully this doesn't just kill her. Nice. No! That's why you want speed. It's that. We're gonna lose lock this. We're gonna lose lock in this time. We're gonna be here for a while. Might as well just keep going. There's no way we're going to do enough damage to him here this time around. We got to keep her alive so she can use her cure magic for that second half of the fight. We should have bought some Phoenix Downs. I mean, we can always go back here if this doesn't work out, but I don't want to backtrack. I'm stubborn like that. Who are you? Yeah, come on, let's get into this battle. We're gonna get through it. I'm determined. We're going to try and keep her alive this time. Nice. Not a Phoenix Down, high potion. Edgar. Steal from Vargas. See if he can't poison this guy. I don't remember, it's been a while. Let's set up a cure just in case. And we're just going to continue to try and steal from Locke because I want to see what he has. We got a potion. Queue up another cure. We might actually make it this time. Get her magic up. Get a cure going on. Yeah, I think we might have it this time. Cure up the fire. Yes, enough of this, Sabin. I'll send you to the great beyond. And if it isn't Sabin, why Vargas? Why did you kill Master Duncan? How could you murder your own father? You fool snubbed me, his only son. He chose you as his successor. It's not true, our master. It's true and you know it. It's written in the ugly snare across your face. He wanted you to be his successor, not me. He knew that you most potential. I'm sick of listening to your lies. And so this guy's like now mad that he thinks that Sabin was chosen. Sabin's trying to tell him that it's not chosen, that has more potential. Like, this guy can use Gale Cut. Sabin's not going to get Gale Cut for a while. I've got more than just my potential. Why don't you see for yourself? And he's going to use Blizzard Fist. Like, yeah, Sabin can't use Blizzard Fist. This guy's just weird. Come on, now we will send you to your doom. Come on. So this is pretty easy. A couple of Raging Fists, or otherwise known as Pummel, depending on what version you're using. And he's done. Ooh, wow, we still lost? That's for me talking shit. I shouldn't have went for that second Raging Fist. I should have healed. I forgot Sabin's not in the back row too. That first time out, I should switch, because you can in mid battle you can pick row and you can make them jump back. All right, well, hopefully we don't get stuck here and we get straight through the Sabin again. She's gonna die. Oh, we're not making it. We're not making it. We're gonna have to go buy some Phoenix Downs. Yeah, we're not making it through this fight. We're just gonna keep going. Yeah, we need Phoenix Downs. We need to keep her alive. That's the biggest thing. This is gonna be a long day. A long day. But that's the nature of these challenges. You want to go through with the low level perfect stats challenge. These fights are going to be challenging. Now, there are several different strategies for maximizing the leveling of your character. This is only one of them. We'll just auto-cue her into cure. Hopefully she doesn't get murdered before then. Grab her ether. Back in the cure. There we go. There we go. There's the potion. Come on, there you go. There we go. Now we gotta not get cocky here. Manage our health a bit better. We could actually try and maybe hit him with an aura cannon as well. Until it prompts you to hit him with the Raging Fist. Come on, come on, come on. Let's fix our mistake here. Why did it move him forward? We just wasted 2 attacks there. And why didn't it read... This is... Yeah, I messed this all up. We're gonna lose it this one. Yeah, we're gonna lose this one. It started him in the back row, so that's not the problem. That's just me messing up. Long day. Need coffee. Dunkin' Donuts coffee is gone. Come on, now we're gonna have to come back here again. So. We're gonna be here for this entire stream. All right. Get extra high potions, maybe. God damn it! He's gonna Gale Cut and we're all dead. So we're going to change strategy this time around. Locke is going to do absolutely nothing but keep the other 2 alive. Because I just want to get past this. But that's the nature of these challenges. I know I'm probably going to say it, but this won't be the last time that we fight bosses over and over and over and over and over again. Come on. Because he's useless at look at it. Look how useless he is from scaling right now. Let's just try and get rid of it. If we get Gale Cutted, we're done for. Come on. Cure up. Nice. So the first part of the fight is keeping Terror alive. The second part of the fight is keeping Sabin alive. round 3 with Saban. Let's try this out. He had a bit higher health this time around, it looked like, too. I mean, this type of, like, sprite action really was, like, top of the line when this shit came out. Give me my Doom Fist. Yeah, see, Aura Cannon is much stronger. I don't know why they use Rage and Fist here as the move of choice, the blitz of choice for the scripted part. Damn! 114? I wish we could put equipment on Saban. Nothing to steal. I rushed through there and wasted an ether. I don't know if you guys caught that. Come on, Saban round 4. At least get through the return his hideout there. Blizzard Fist, Doom Fist, come on, get it over with. I'm not trying to hold back. Alright, next time around, if we survive, we heal. Oh, damn. We did enough damage already? Yeah, telling me how to do the damn Raging Fist. It tells me in the menu. You don't need to be redundant about it. I didn't want to do Aura Cannon, you stupid bastard. And now we're dead. I think we lucked out there. Wow. Wow. Wow, we lucked out there. Ah, you already learned that technique, Vargas. It's only hadn't been consumed by pride. Here we go. Sabin will join us now. Sabin. Edgar, my brother. Brother, you're his twin brother. Captain Obvious there, look. His brother at first, I thought you were another one of Argus's beers. I thought I was a beer. I guess I'll take that as a compliment. Anyway, Edgar, what are you doing here? We're on our way to the Sabire Mountains, to the Returners hideout, no doubt. To the wheels are finally turning. I've been waiting from a distance, watching from a distance, hoping the world would come to its senses. The way things are going, I was afraid Figaro would end up as a puppet state. A means of striking back has presented itself. There will be more playing lapdog. No more playing lapdog to the Empire. I'm through with that act. Think a bear like me could be of any help? Sabin, you join us? I think Duncan would rest easier knowing his training helped bring peace to the world. Well then, let's get going. And then we have our fourth guy. Take the tent and be out. Alright. So none of the monsters right here are missable. I guess we could go through and before we go inside, get into a couple battles and show you what's here. Enter stuff into the bestiary. Just make sure I save it. Double check. Pretty sure I did, but double check. But I see it's more of the same stuff. Oh, we messed that up. But Aura Cannon's pretty much going to be our go-to for a while. Because we're going to put some earrings on them. Like, eventually 2 earrings. And Aura Cannon's going to carry us for a while. But I'm pretty sure there's nothing new out here. It's just the same stuff. Yeah, it's just the same stuff. So we're just going to head on in and continue on this little bit of story. Because that'll be the end of the stream. Because I wanted to get onto the river and maybe level Bannon up a little bit. But we're going to have to get back to that in the next stream. Because Bannon starts really low level. And even though he's an NPC character... he doesn't factor into your average, so you can like level him as much as you want on the Leith River, and you can use him to carry your guys through the Leith River, so you don't have to gain any XP in those random encounters. You can use Bannon to soak it all up, and then you can position Bannon in such a way that he can tank for Ultros and keep everyone alive. Edgar, this is, please. It's going to get right into it. This is a store, if I remember right. Doesn't sell any Phoenix Downs. This is an inn. Can rest for free. Can raid some of the treasures. It's not... Oh, we have to speak to Bannon first before... There's some treasures back there. He's going to tell us to speak to Bannon too. There's a green cherry in that. I think it's supposed to be a trash bag of some sort. High potion. Alright, Bannon. Edgar Bannon, we brought her with us. So this is the girl that... to one whom the Esper responded. Esper. It seems the Empire had complete control over her. Bannon carrier pigeons have kept me informed. I've also heard that she wiped out 50 Imperial soldiers in mere minutes. That's not... Locke's going to be concerned, but Bannon's not going to pull any motherfucking punches here. Tara, for heaven's sake, Bannon, that girl doesn't remember anything. Hiding from the truth won't change it. Perhaps you've heard the story before. Once the people were still pure and innocent. There was a box they were told never to open, but someone went and opened it anyway, and so unleashed all the evils that we know today. Pride, envy, greed, wrath. This is just the gluttony story of Pandora's box. The only thing that remained in the box was a single ray of light. Hope. Your power is a gift, not a curse. No matter what happens, you must remember that. You are this world's last ray of light, our final hope. Way to smooth over, just being like, you just wiped out a bunch of people in seconds. I've grown weary with the hour. Allow me to rest for a while. So now we should be able to raid some things. The Empire took important for me. I hated it ever since. If no one stands up to the Empire, more people will be left like me. That's why I joined the Returners. But there's one important thing in my life. I have no family, no friends. That's not true. And even if it was, I'm sure there are people who feel you're important to them. Those people could be counting on you. Phoenix down. You can talk to everyone here. They do a good job of telling you why they're fighting and help Tara make her decision. I don't know what to tell you, but I do know that I trust my brother completely. He's always thought of my needs before his own, ever since we were little. I think you should trust him too. But don't tell him I said that. He'll turn red in his tomato. Just looking for that. I think Edgar's back up here. You can actually read this scrap of paper and you can toss it in the trash or leave it. We're going to leave it. During the next cutscene, Bannon will toss it. I never noticed that before because that exclamation point thing I think is new. It's not easy asking so much of you, and if we force our ideas on you, we're no different from the Empire, so we want you to decide for yourself. How precious of you. So now we can raid the treasures here. Phoenix down, ear knife. Get out of my way, my man. Courage for the battle. Ether, Knight's Code. And some people, I didn't know this was it until I just did this off stream to prepare for this, following another guide. I didn't know this existed. And this highlighting these secret passageways, that's another quality of life improvement. Come on. Wrong button. Alright, so now we're going to save here. Because there's two things going forward after we... Actually, can we save outside? That might be a better option, yeah. Tara's going to make a choice, yes and no here. And depending on your choice, depends on the item you're going to receive. So we're going to show you what both items are. And then I'm going to get the item that I want. We have made your decision will become a last ray of hope. Yes. Really, you will? But I'm scared. The uncertainty you're feeling is only natural. Tara, I want you to have this. What is it? It's a charm to keep you safe. Take it. Gauntlet. I had a plan. Would you please gather everyone together? Alright, so we got that. This is Gauntlet. It's going to be a while before we can restart this. So we're just going to skip on through the dialogue here. And then we'll read it on our next pass through, because I want the other item. But just so you can prepare appropriately and pick the item that you want if you're not following along in real time. I can't even speak today. But the basic gist is they were making a plan, and then they find out that South Fakara's been taken. But we'll get into that when we come back through in the next reload, because we're taking the second item, and then you can see what it is. And if I believe it right, it's a Genji glove, maybe. And then you can see the dialogue, which she says no to. But it's mainly because there's a difference here, so I want to show the choices. Have you didn't know? I see. Just keeps going, but now we're gonna get we should get a different item, I believe. I don't know why. Maybe it's after we say no the first time. How could okay? Anyone put their hope in me? What's wrong? What happened? Oh, it's gonna be different. The cutscene's different. We might restart it again, because I thought you got a different item. I didn't realize that you had to say yes just to grab an item. Even though... Oh, Genji glove. Yeah, see, I was right. Remember, what is the Genji glove? Are we going to use it? This allows us to, no, abilities. I want to quit. Genji glove. Defense +5. Yeah, we want the Genji glove. But we skipped through that dialogue there, so, yeah, we'll just go forward. You guys can read it when you come through. I gave you the gist of what was going on. Put the Knight's Coat on him. Put the Genji glove. White cap. Everyone's good. Quick save. We're not going to be able to get through the river this go around. So we're going to end this here. So as always, I'm Doc Kumo. We're Just Gaming. Thank you for watching this stream of Final Fantasy VI Pixel Remastered Perfect Stats. And we'll see you in the next one. Peace. And as always, remember, we're Just Gaming.